what's up, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is highly requested and it's about hair care. So I'm gonna be sharing my tips and tricks that actually work to get those healthy hair, to get rid of dandruff, flaky scalp and hair fall. And I'll also be sharing my rebonding experience so that you guys know whether you should go for it or not. So let's get started. So there can be a few things that you could be doing wrong in the shower that's stopping your hair to look its best. Let's look at some of the tips that you need to take care of. Number one is oiling your hair. Oiling is really important. You can use a almond oil, olive oil or a coconut oil. Use it an hour or so before going into the shower. Avoid using hot water to wash your hair as they can damage your hair the same way as heat styling tools do. They dehydrate your hair and cause split ends, so avoid using heat styling tools as well. And whenever you use them, make sure you use a heat protecting mist. The next thing is to dilute your shampoo. You need to use a chemical free shampoo and you need to dilute the shampoo. Do not apply it directly onto your hair. Again, it can dehydrate your hair, it can damage them, it can strip them apart. So make sure you dilute the shampoo. Add 1 or 2 pumps of shampoo in half a mug of water and then use it to wash your hair. And remember, when you apply the conditioner, do not put it directly onto your scalp. Use it on the ends or from mid-length to the ends. And once you leave the shower, avoid blow drying your hair as it can again damage your hair. Let them air dry. Next we come to these treatments like rebonding and smoothing. Now both the treatments give you straight hair, but smoothing is a milder treatment. Back in 2011 I went for rebonding. I somewhere knew that it might affect my hair, but still I went for it because it was a trend back then. I was in school and I thought that I'm getting it done from a good parlor and spending more than what the a normal treatment costs, so it might not affect my hair. But when you put chemicals and all, it is going to damage your hair, and it did damage my hair. And how? So I'm gonna tell you about the side effects before you decide whether you want to go for such treatments or not. So you start getting clumps of hair falling after 5-6 months after the treatment, and it might not happen for all of us, but for most of us it does happen. I have experienced it myself and I've seen so many people experience it. Your hair becomes fragile and needs utmost care. Then maintaining rebounded hair means regular touch-ups every 6-7 months after the treatment. You need to take spas regularly and you need to have a proper hair care routine, proper shampoo and hair mask, which are a must for rebonded hair. And sometimes it can be a lot because you've already spent 8-9 thousand for the treatment, and then you need to spend 1,000 or 1,500 every month for the spas, so it can be a lot. And even after doing all of this, you experience hair loss, and it can be scary at times because you can experience baldness and your hair becomes frizzy and unhealthy and you lost all the shine and luster. So for me, it totally spoiled my hair. They did become straight, but at the same time I lost all the luster, all the shine. They become weak, fragile, and I just didn't like my hair. They used to come off like ऐसे हाथ करके, and I used to get clumps of hair in my hand, and it was so scary, guys. So I decided that I won't be going for such treatments in future, be it rebonding, smoothing or even hair coloring, because these treatments need utmost care, which I cannot do. So I didn't like my hair and I started chopping them off every 2 months, because of which I got rid of my rebonded hair. And thankfully 3 years later I started getting my natural hair back, healthy hair back. And yeah, that's about my story. And trust me guys, I've seen people go bald because of this treatment, because of hair fall. And that happens when you continuously go for such treatments, like you get them done 2-3 times, and it can be really scary. So I would suggest you guys, if you have straight hair, like not properly straight but straight hair, then please do not spoil your hair by going for such treatments. And if you have curly hair, then I would suggest you guys to go for the keratin treatment, because I think that's much milder than these treatments. let's talk about some home remedies for healthy hair to get rid of the dandruff, hair fall, flaky scalp. So we'll start with yogurt for dull, damaged hair, and for hair fall. Make a mask using 2 tablespoons of yogurt, 1 tablespoon of milk, and add few drops of almond oil and mix them well and apply from roots to the tips. For the next hair mask, use half a cup of yogurt or curd and massage it well. Leave it on for 20 minutes before shampooing with a mild shampoo because probiotics are anti-inflammatory and they reduce stress, which helps in reducing the hair fall. Next we come to onion. Now onion has lots of healthy properties. It adds volume, it gives luster, shine, it prevents against lice infestation, it fights against dandruff, and it prevents premature aging. So it has lots of healthy properties. Extract the juice from onion and apply it to your roots. Leave it on for 20 minutes before you wash it off. Use it twice a week for better results. The combination of honey with the onion is really good for your hair. Take 2 tablespoons of onion juice, mix it with the 1 tablespoon of honey and stir it well. Soak a cotton pad in the mixture and apply it all over your scalp and roots. Leave it on for 30 minutes and wash it off with a mild shampoo. Use it twice a week for better results. Now for dandruff, add lemon juice with onion. Add a few drops of lemon juice, whisk them well, apply it to your roots and leave it on for 30 minutes because lemon helps in strengthening your hair follicles, and vitamin C in lemon helps combat dandruff. Then comes aloe vera, which has moisturizing properties. Now we all know aloe vera has moisturizing properties for both skin and hair, so apply it to the roots and ends and let it sit for hours before washing it. So that's about today's video. That were all my tips and tricks for healthy hair. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.